So hi, I'm Lucia Veracruz from allformoms.com, where I help moms overcome emotional and binge eating. And today I'm here with Melissa, who is a mom of three gorgeous children and another one of our success stories. So I'm really happy to have you here today, Melissa. Welcome.
Hi, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So in this video, I wanted to talk about how Melissa has successfully completed our mindset and body coaching program. And she was also able to exercise most days a week, despite having arthritis and scoliosis, which she used to use as an excuse often for not being active. But most importantly, she finally beat the battle with food and binging and overeating, which she used to do daily, especially at night, being triggered by stress or tiredness or when she was alone. Which brings me to my first question. Could you tell us a little bit more about this in detail? What did your life look like before? What were your daily habits? What were your beliefs before doing the program?
I was a very negatively geared person, always waiting for something bad to happen or expecting something bad to happen. I would sort of get up a bit late in the morning, like with only just enough time to make sure I had my children ready for school or wherever they had to go. So I wouldn't eat breakfast. I would just get them ready and take them where they needed to go. And then I would just come home, be very tired, and I would do a little bit of housework, but I would be very sluggish, and then I would pretty much just sit in front of the TV, and if I had lunch, it would be something unhealthy. And then after picking the children up, I would make dinner, but then I would just continue eating. I would just, probably we would have takeout maybe 3 times a week at least. And I would just keep eating, and always had excuses for not doing exercise, my back hurt or my leg was hurting that day or just anything really I could come up with as an excuse. And yeah, it was just pretty miserable.
Yes, and I also remember you mentioned at the beginning of the program how you were struggling with having no energy and you were extremely tired most of the time, which is very common for moms, especially moms of 3 children. And your husband travels as well, so you're often just by yourself with the children. And I was trying to explain that has a lot to do with our habits, with our lifestyle, with the fact that you are unfit and not nourishing yourself with the right nutrients. So how has that changed since completing the program? What has changed and what other areas has it affected?
Well, now I wake up at a decent time. I try to get up early, and I do a workout. I make sure I have breakfast, and that really sets the tone for the day. Like, that just really makes things positive. I've got good food in me. I'm more energetic because I've done my workout, and the day just continues positive from there. I push away my negative thoughts, and the children can see that I'm happier. My husband actually commented, he said, I like this, I really like this new Happy Meal. So yeah, things are just much better. I'm feeling better, I'm not so tired anymore, and I'm sleeping better. I'm not going to bed so late because I am getting up early and doing the workout.
Wow, so a lot must have changed since then. It seems like you have these new habits in place that are helping you feel better and have more energy and ability to cope with daily challenges. And so, what strategies would you say that worked the best for you and from the program that you could really resonate with?
I think focusing on long-term benefits instead of instant gratification or instant satisfaction, realizing that nothing's going to change immediately and that I have to do the work and it will take time. for things to change and become better. And the realization that I need to change myself and change my habits, and that, you know, I wouldn't get results if I just kept doing the same things. And just waking out every morning and letting go of the idea that I needed a lot of restrictions around food, that I could eat what I wanted, but just be mindful of the nutrition and what it was actually doing for my body. And I think one of the biggest things was probably pushing away those negative thoughts, because I was so negatively geared. It was difficult to start with. I did struggle a little bit with it, but I kept practicing and practicing, and now I find it much easier just to push away the excuses and the negative things and just get on with things.
Oh yes, negative thinking can really affect what actions we take and what we do. So it's so important to really shift that in order to be able to make better choices and have that healthier lifestyle as well. And also understanding that looking at the big picture rather than having to get the results right now, and then the change is not going to happen overnight, because I mean, you struggled for 10 years with this. Mm-hmm. So of course it's not going to happen tomorrow, but by doing all these little steps, you are heading in the right direction, which will lead to where you ultimately want to be.
Yeah,
and so how would you say our program was different in comparison to everything else that you have tried?
Probably I think the biggest thing is the support from you that you get. And it's not solely focused on exercise and dieting. It's about changing your mindset, the way you think, pretty much how you do sort of live your life, which is awesome. That really helped me get into the right headspace to be able to complete the program and live differently. So yeah, but mostly the support has been awesome. Yeah, it's completely different. Other programs sort of say that they have support, but it's certainly not to the degree of support that you give.
Thank you for that, Melissa. Yes, support is really, really important, and having that opportunity to speak to someone personally about your specific situation and circumstances is really sets you on a right path in order to move forward. And also understanding that when we suffer from emotional eating, it has often nothing to do with not knowing what diet to follow or which exercises to do, and which is where we go wrong, because that's what we think about, that's what we do, and then we keep failing and sabotaging ourselves. So it actually makes our condition a lot worse, because we end up in this cycle of binging and dieting, which we cannot get out of. And so is there anything else that you would like to share with those who are hesitant or are not sure about joining our program?
I think I would just like to say I was doubtful. I was thinking, you know, nothing else has worked for me. I don't know. But I think if you just take that leap of faith and just do it, you'll be very surprised at how well you'll actually do and how much the support that you get will help. And yeah, just do it.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, and thank you guys for watching. And for those moms who are still struggling and want to have a healthy relationship with food and their body, I have prepared a free training video for you with a link just below. In this video, I talk about the exact steps that me and my clients have taken in order to help us achieve balance and freedom from food forever. And if you would like to speak with me personally, you will be able to schedule a free strategy call at the end of that training video. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.